go ahead.
Jammie, congratulations. Mike Hay from the Charlotte Observer. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I know that you've got the versatility to play multiple positions, but where do you feel more comfortable? Safety, nickel? Where's your home in the secondary, or where has been your home throughout your
I
career?
mean, mostly like I'm a team guy, so like it's been plenty like different situations where like guys will get hurt and I'll have to go down on like a Wednesday practice and be down there and compete at the nickel position. So honestly, like I'm a team guy. I don't care what position I'm playing, as long as I'm on the field out there, making plays for my team and just contributing to just helping the team get wins. That's what I'm about.
Uh, as a team guy, how much do you value special teams?
Of course, that's the main thing I feel like when it comes to just the game. Like special teams, they change how the game turns out. Like, a certain play, I remember plenty plays in college where like when we played against Clemson, the guy he had a return for like 40 yards in the second half, and that turned the whole game around. You know what I'm saying? So I always feel like the best guys should be playing special teams, and just because that's how the game goes. Like the best guys got to be on special teams because that's them crucial moments, and anything can happen on special teams.
All right, let's go to Joe Person, followed by Gabe McDonald.
Hey, Jammie, congratulations. I'm with The Athletic. First off, is that a Panthers beanie you're wearing?
It's so crazy. Yes, sir, it is. I was next door. We got an Airbnb out here in Atlanta, and our neighbors, they were like Carolina Panthers fans, and so happily, like, y'all called today, and then they came outside next door and was yelling, and they brought a hat over here for me.
Can you show that hat again so we can get a picture? Perfect. Thank you. Hey, what kind of background do you have with Brian Burns?
What kind of background I have with Brian Birch?
I'm sorry, Brian Burns, the Panthers defensive end who played at Florida State.
Honestly, like the reason why I know about him when I got to Florida State, I was only there 2 years, but like when the games be going and then it show like highlights of NFL players on Sundays, like from like the past week, I always see him up there getting a sack and some crazy stuff, and I'll be like, this guy always making plays, but that's mainly how I know about him. I knew like I did some research. I know he's a great player. Like I see he getting a sack every game and stuff. And like that's a dog, and I know that's a guy I can look to the left and to the right, and yeah, he's gonna do his job. He's gonna get it done, and that's what it's all about. Just knowing, being able to trust in guys, and I know for sure like he's a guy that you can trust. Like he make plays, and every week, like I said, every week I was playing a game at Doak Campbell. They showed his highlights up there, and he was making the sack or something every week. So that's how I definitely like caught on to Brian Burns for sure.
And just one more quick one. Did you ever have an opportunity to play against Bryce at an all-star game or
No, sir, I haven't. No, sir, no, sir.
Just your thoughts about being part of a draft class with him?
Come on, man. Number one pick. That solidifies everything. Number one pick, man. I know he's gonna be out there ready to compete, and I'm right behind him.
What's up, Jamie? Gabe McDonald from Fox here in Charlotte. Obviously, you spent the beginning of your career at South Carolina. What's it going to be like being back in the same secondary with JC and also being able to play here in the Carolinas again?
I mean, JC called me as soon as I got a call. As soon as I got off the phone with him, JC called me. I've been knowing, bro. Like we've been locked in since I was like senior in high school. I was coming on visits. He was hosting me. You feel me? So it's just all crazy that like how the world is, and we back on the same team. So I already know when I get there, he gonna put me on beat what it is and what it ain't, what I need to do. Just like learning the playbook and stuff like that, and just that's another guy I can say. Like I was on the field with him as a freshman. He was a year ahead of me, and he was out there making calls, making checks, and I was out there with him doing the same thing, competing with him. So I already know like he's a dog, and I'm a dog for sure too. So we gonna definitely be able to click up together. And hey, man, we're gonna turn it up down there for sure.
All right, let's go to Augusta Stone.
Hey, Jamie, I'm Augusta Stone with Panthers.com. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the Panthers. I also wanted to follow up on JC, just kind of what I wanted to know if you had any off the field stories or anything of y'all's relationship, friendship through the years that
I mean, JC a game freak. JC a game freak. So he always used to beat me in the game. That's one thing I hate. He always beat me in the game. But And I'm a game freak myself, so he a guy that he don't party and stuff. Like we was always in the dorms. We stayed in the dorms like right next door. You feel me? Across the hall from each other. So we was always on the game and just hanging out, watching film and stuff, football stuff. We never like I'm a type of guy that didn't party. He was the type of guy that didn't party a lot either. So it was always like strictly business, honestly, and that's what type of guy I am too. And he's the same, like strictly business, ball, and we hop on the game and kick it like that for sure.
I love it. What games did y'all play?
2K and Madden, them two for sure.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to David Newton.
Yeah, Jamie, David Newton, ESPN.com. Welcome aboard. Say, hey, what play did you make in your career that you feel like kind of best sums up who you are?
Miami, when I did to the quarterback, when I just threw him down, and I feel like I've been upset since yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you, sir. Like I've been upset about just this whole thing, but I know like this pick is gonna be the best pick in the draft. Like Carolina Panthers, y'all know I'm finna come in, I'm finna compete for a spot, and I'm just gonna be a team guy at the end of the day also. But I know it's not 144 guys better than me, But hey, it is what it is. The chips don't fail, and I got that chip on my shoulder too. So hey man, I'm just ready to work. And like I said, I feel like the play for Miami for sure it simplifies just me showing that I'm a dog. I'm not probably the biggest on the field, but hey, I'm a dog.
What are you doing in Atlanta?
I got my fam out here. We just got an Airbnb and just watching the drops out here.
Okay, you didn't go to Taylor Swift then?
Sir?
You didn't go to a Taylor Swift concert then?
Nah, we might go to one tonight though for sure.
Just teasing.
Let's go to Skylar Callahan with the next question.
Hey man, congratulations, Skylar County or Sports Illustrated. Just how much of this Panthers secondary do you know, and kind of the talent that they have? Obviously, they're on paper one of the best, probably in the NFL. Just what do you know about them, and what's it like to be a part of that?
Well, I know Jeremy Chin. How you say his last name? Chin or Chon? Is it? Yeah,
Chin,
but I know
Chin.
him. I know Jeremy Chin for sure. JC. But I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I'm a college player, so when I was in college, I never really watched the NFL a lot. I watched it a little bit, but I'm not too familiar with a lot of guys. But I know that I'm going to a new team, and I know that I'm a brother at the end of the day. So I'm just ready to get to know everyone, and just be able to help and receive the help and receive all the feedback that all my teammates got for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know everyone's gonna be a professional now, so I'm gonna handle my business like a professional, and I'm gonna get to know my brothers, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna go to work with each other and just get some wins for sure. Bring all the wins back to Carolina.
All right, let's finish up with Vashti Hurt and Joe Person.
Hi, Jamie. Welcome to Charlotte. I just want you to expound more on, you said that you were kind of salty going into today.
Salty, not the word. I'm hurt.
Well, what have your emotions been like the past couple of days as you were watching guys who you may have felt like you were better than get picked ahead of you?
Well, I know that I was better than a lot of guys that got picked, but honestly, I can't control that. I can't control what happened. All I can control is the next chapter, and the next chapter is about to be a great ride for me and my family, and the fans as well, because I plan on being in Carolina for my whole career. Like Carolina's not a bad place at all. I'm from South Georgia, Carolina's probably like a 2-hour flight or something like that. Not even that probably, but I was just at South Carolina as well. And I feel like I'm gonna be there for a minute. And just like what I was saying, I felt salty, not salty, but I've been hurt because, I had expectations and, the draft is no one knows what's gonna happen. So it was all just like, as you had your nerves up, just sitting there waiting on your phone to ring and not knowing if it's gonna ring or when it's gonna ring. So, but hey, I'm just ready to work, and I got a lot to show. That's all I can say.
So what were the emotions when you finally did get the call, when that 704 popped up on your?
I didn't cry. I didn't cry like I did yesterday. Yesterday I cried because I didn't get picked. The day is just like, yeah, it's that time now. It's that time for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jamie, I know you've only been a Panther for like an hour, but have you heard from anybody on the team? Is any besides like in the draft room? Have any players reached
JT
out?
called me. JC just called me. Like he called me as soon as I got off the phone. Like as soon as I got off the phone, he called me. Like I said though, I know he a dog, and you know Shot Smith there too. Like that's the guy that when I was in South Carolina as a freshman, he was torturing me. You feel me? Every day in practice, and he made me step my game up honestly. And I know he there, so I'm ready to reunite with them boys. And yeah, we didn't win as much when we was at South Carolina, but for sure in the big leagues, we finna get some wins in.
What did JC say to you?
He just like, you ready to work? It's that time. It's simple. He know what type of guy I am. Just like him, I'm a competitor. I love to compete. So like he just told me it's that time, bro. It's time to get to it.
And were you watching? I'm sure you were. What was your reaction Thursday night when you saw Bryce go first?
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna be the first pick. He's a great quarterback, great leader, great guy. I mean, the winning speaks for itself. He was at Alabama. You know, he's not the biggest. But guess what? He's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a dog, man, the dog's gonna last. That's all I know. The dog's gonna last. I haven't had any injuries in college. You know, I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And I know for sure that, man, hey, I got a lot in store. This is a dream come true for me. I'm ready to get started, man, and just keep pounding, man. I'm ready to keep pounding, man.
Awesome.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank y'all.
See you soon.
Yes, sir.